going to present about People Changing the World by Seub Nakhasathien. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is บุรศกร คำโสภา
My name is ชิลิกร ทำขูลู
And my name is เกลียวแก้วทางดี
Let's go! Before dawn on September 1st, 1990, at the residence of Seub Nakhasathien, the owner of the place, ผมขอพูดในนามของสัตว์ป่า or I speak on behalf of wildlife in ห้วยขาแข้ง Wildlife Sanctuary. A gunshot was heard among the West Forest. That night was the night that Seub Nakhasathien left this world forever. The sound of a gunshot was a wake-up call for all Thai people. Not only that, he passed on his strong ideology to people of Thailand until today. So, who is Seub Nakhasathien? He is the former head of Hoi Kha Keng Wildlife Sanctuary, an academic, and an environmentalist. He is known for his efforts to protect the Shialan rapids and Thung Yai Hoi Kha Keng Wildlife Sanctuary, and for committing suicide to call on society to see the importance of conserving natural resources. So next, we will talk about his background. In 1949, Seub Nakhasathien was born on Saturday, December 91st, in Tha Nga Sub-District, เมืองปราจีนบุรี District, ปราจีนบุรี Province. He is the son of Mr. Seub Nakhasathien, former governor of Prachinburi Province, and Mrs. Bunyiem Nakhasathien. He has 3 siblings. Next, in 1959, after finishing primary 4, Seub Nakhasathien transferred to study at St. Louis School in Cha Cheong Sao Province. He became the school's #1 trumpet player and a talented painter. In 1967 to 1971, Seub Nakhasathien wanted to study architecture because he liked art, but he passed the entrance exam for the Faculty of Forestry, เกษตรศาสตร์ University. In 1972 to 1973, after graduation, Seub Nakhasathien started working at the National Housing Authority and continued his studies for a master's degree in forestry science from the Faculty of Forestry. And in 1974, Seub Nakhasathien passed the entrance exam for the Forestry Department, but he chose to work in the Wildlife Conservation Division, stationed at Khao Khiao Khao Chompu Wildlife Sanctuary in Chonburi Province.
What has he done? He was commissioned as the head of Hoi Kha Keng Wildlife Sanctuary and was assigned the duties of protecting, preserving wildlife and forests from hunters. His responsibilities also extended to the surrounding area, which include the Thung Yai Naleswan Wildlife Sanctuary. His work involved efforts to enrich the ecosystem, conserve wildlife, and take care of the watersheds, forests, and many another conservation-related tasks. Okay, today we would like to present just 3 of the Seub Nakhasathien's most notable achievements. Okay, I will start with 1. In 1986, he was assigned as the head of the wildlife relocation project for the Shialan Dam in Surat Thani Province. Thousands of animals were killed, but he knew that countless other precious due to the dam's construction. In 1987, he transitioned from a scientist to the conservationist by joining the fight against the construction of the Namjon Dam in Kanchanaburi province. He highlighted the lesson learned from the massive loss of wildlife after the construction of the Lan Dam. Eventually, the committee cancelled the Namjon Dam project. And the last, the significant achievement that cannot unmentioned is the Seub Nakhasathien and his team submitting a report to UNESCO proposing that Thung Nhai Nalesuan and Hoi Kha Kheng to be decided as the World Heritage Site. This ensures protection for this area. After that, the Hoi Kha Kheng Wildlife Sanctuary was officially declared a UNESCO World Natural Heritage Site. And about his death, in 1990, on September 1st, Seub Nakhasathien had finished his work and written a will before committing suicide to call on society and the government to seriously pay attention to the problem of natural resource destruction. That gunshot in the deep forest had an impact on society, causing those in power to be aware of the conservation of forests and wildlife in Thailand, and making the beginning of the legend of Thai conservationists that no one will ever forget.
After his death, after Seub Nakhasathien death on September 18, 1990, the Seub Nakhasathien Foundation was created. It brings together people who share his beliefs. These volunteers come from different jobs and do not want to make money. They simply want to protect the forest, follow the law, and care for Thailand's natural areas. On April 26, 1993, the Seub Nakhasathien Memorial was built to honor his sacrifice and to remind people to protect forest and wildlife. Moreover, the government come together to discuss seriously preventing deforestation in Hoi Kha Kheng Wildlife Sanctuary. What do you think about it, and why do you prefer about it? I think Seub Nakhasathien dedication to protecting nature is very admirable. He said that shows how hard it was for him to fight for the environment. However, his sacrifice has made more people care about protecting nature, and his work continues to inspire others even after he is gone. And why do you prefer about it? I admire Seub Nakhasathien strong commitment to saving nature. He never gave up even when it was hard, and his efforts made a big difference in protecting the environment. His dedication inspires me. Next, we all have 3 opinions for the question.
If you were him, what else would you do? For me, if I were him, I would like to make a conservation group studying in Hoi Kha Kheng Wildlife Sanctuary and Thung Nhai Nalesuan areas. This group will involve local villagers and students from nearby areas to form a team focused on forests and wildlife. And we will conduct research on tree study, ecosystem environment, and the other activity to do, and take the lead in reducing the chance of inroads these natural areas. And next,
If I were him, I would definitely take this matter to the government and start a campaign to make everyone aware of forest and wildlife conservation in schools and in temples because these two institutions are institutions that promote the cultivation of various things.
The last, in my opinion, if I were him, I would try to involve more people and raise awareness about protecting natural buildings. Stronger public support could help make the fight for conservation easier and more effective.
However, the death of Seub Nakhasathien has from official from the Royal Forest Department and related agency to againstly discuss measures to conserve the forest. It also made people all over the country aware of what is happening to wildlife and forest.
As a result, wildlife and forest conservation have become issues that the public values and give importance to. It should be ongoing so that conservation becomes everyone's responsibility, not just one person.
Although Seub Nakhasathien will no longer be alive to see the positive changes in forests and wildlife in Thailand, we can still help conserve wildlife, forest, and maintain his great ideals for as long as possible.
That is my presentation on our team, and
I hope you will better know about Seub Nakhasathien.
Thank you.
thank you for your listening.